The girl's first move after being reborn was to stop the man behind her from sleeping, because she knew this man would become her husband in the future. It turned out in her previous life her husband was a delinquent teenager. In the end, his father completely gave up on him. The man failed to inherit his father's family property, but through his own efforts he finally became a super rich man, just when the girl thought she would be happy forever. Her husband's younger brother set up a car accident to frame them, only because after the younger brother inherited the family property from his father, he quickly squandered all the family wealth, so he planned to seize the elder brother's property. At the last moment of her life, the girl was filled with guilt, because she had once helped her husband's younger brother get the right to inherit the family property. She cried and apologized to her husband, saying everything was her fault. Finally, she fell beside her husband in despair, but the next second she woke up in a classroom. Looking at the familiar scene and her classmates in front of her, she realized she had been reborn and returned to her high school days. This time she made up her mind to make her husband study hard and never let the younger brother take away everything that belonged to her husband. But at this time her husband was still a delinquent teenager who hated studying. It was even very difficult to have a proper conversation with him. The reason why the man hated the girl so much was that during high school the girl had always had a crush on his younger brother. When the girl saw the man lying on the desk sleeping, she remembered that in her previous life her husband worked overtime every day for his job, and once said with guilt that he did not study hard in high school. So the girl stepped forward to remind him not to sleep and get up to read, but the man ignored her completely. In the end, under the girl's constant urging and pestering, the man had to take out a book from his school bag. Just as the girl was about to carry out her next plan, the man's younger brother came to the classroom to find her. The girl immediately cut off all ties with him and clearly stated that she would no longer help him with his lessons in the future, nor would she participate in the math competition with him, because she knew that after helping her younger brother get into college in her previous life, the younger brother broke up with her without hesitation and drove her out ruthlessly after getting the family inheritance right. This time the girl vowed to make him have nothing. Immediately after, she returned to the classroom and took the initiative to be kind to the man and said she would supervise him to study hard in the future until he was admitted to Stanford University. Finally, through the girl's unremitting efforts, the man changed from an unruly delinquent teenager to someone who began to study earnestly. The relationship between the two became closer and closer as they spent time together. The man not only gained his father's approval, but also fell deeply in love with this lovely and persistent girl.